Welcome back everybody, Kenny Smyson here. I do dedicate my channel to Bethesda's content, which currently of course is Starfield, so be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more. And back with another ship build video for you guys. Much like the last video, this is going to be just a quick little showcase of a remodel. My space trucker is in his final universe, and so I'm kind of going through a couple of the classic ships I had built back then and just doing like a remodeled version of him as he enjoys settling into this final universe. So as you can see here, this was my big rig. I kind of went with the idea of making a truck or a ship that looked like a big rig. And so the general idea of the remodel stays fairly the same, but let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like now. And as you can see right up front, the noticeable difference is I now use the Stroud-Eklund cockpit because it's a little more blocky, right? And in fact, the little day cab of the last one was very Hopetech influenced. This one's going to be much more Stroud-Eklund. But the front end is pretty much the same, although I did take the shield off the top and I put that radiator on the top. So it kind of gives it more of an engine vibe. Got the shield up top right behind the cockpit. And everything else is pretty much the same except, well, I do have the fuel tanks up top there. I kind of wanted them instead of being between the landing gear down on the bottom up front, I just wanted them set up one notch, give it a more kind of fill out the top level right there. All the cargo space down below here is the same. The engine layout on the back is definitely going to be different. You can't quite tell that. Well, because I glitched the two side engines. I was able to glitch those together if you see in that original photo, but I kind of opted not to do that on this one. I did make this one a Class B, which allowed me to have these Stroud-Eklund engines right there. I think, yeah, because I think previously it was, oh no, it still was a Class B. Got my window on the back, and yeah, I kind of liked having that landing gear on the back there with the engine brakes on it. Has a good kind of look to it when it's slowing down with those firing off. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. As we enter into the bay, we are in the ready room. This is a mod. It's Graph's Habs. He's got a whole bunch of Nova Galactic 1x1s that are all, he's got everything in there. Living quarters, captain's quarters, battle room, computer core, a gym, obviously this ready room, which is I think my personal favorite of all the Habs he did, just because the idea of it with your lockers and everything. So I've got that little 1x1 here, and we're going to head off into the 3x1 engineering bay. Now, remember on my last ship, the day cab, I had the window in the ceiling that allowed you to see the armillary. Well, I've got it here on the front of this one, so you can see it through this window. I just love being able to do that in these ships. The downside is all the grab drives have the front of them is always solid unless you have a mod to flip it. And then another downside is all the Class C's, the front and back are just solid plates, so you can't see those because those are, I think they're actually even a bigger armillary sitting inside there maybe, but you'd have to look up through the look up or down into it. Anyways, yeah, so this is just your 3x1 quarters. Just I think these are the only two windows on the sides of the ship just to be able to see out for the crew. And yep, workshop. It's kind of like a more of a work rig, kind of travel horse here, and heading back into the all-in-one berth. I don't know if this is the A or B, but I wanted the one that had more storage stuff here and not have the little table with the chair, which I think would have been, yeah, it's on that side when the bathroom is on this side, right? This one has a table that will be like almost dead center, but with no chairs. It's just filled with stuff, so that's why I chose this tab here. It's fine. I mean, yeah, you've got four beds and you got your dining table there, so you're good. And obviously back into the captain's quarters. Now, when you do have a door on the front, you lose that corner couch here, so obviously I just threw this couch down there to make up for it, but everything else is pretty much vanilla, and you don't lose much on this back wall. And I always like to have my captain's quarters with a window to look out as much as possible. So, yeah, this was a lot of fun to remake this ship and fly it around. As far as actually flying it, it's a bit cumbersome, maybe just the way the shape is. Barrett, get out of my way. You're ruining my video. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a little cumbersome to fly because it's just so long and skinny, but it's still a lot of fun to get out there and mix it up with the pirates and whatnot. So it's pretty well armed at least. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that build. Take care. I will see you in the Starfield.